Hey peeps, welcome back. Gonna do a quick pickup video. First up is the 1917 Alien Invasion Remastered, which is a shoot 'em up on PS5. Supposedly there's like a, I don't know, borderline pornographic cutscenes in it. So I may do gameplay of this, I may not. I don't know. It's not like I get paid on YouTube anyway, so I don't think they can demonetize. It's not monetized. All right. Next up is Sega Genesis stuff. These are reproduction games. They're English translated. We got Twinkle Tail, which for whatever reason, reproduction cases are like stupid hard to get open. And that's the other thing I like is the board in there is loose, which I have a fix for. But I'm not against reproduction as long as it's A, very expensive, or B, like English translating and stuff. You know, besides the official re-releases. But this one's actually pretty good. Stuff I look for, I try to get the ones that actually have like screws in the back instead of like the ones that just pop on and off. I don't like those, but even the cases, I got Sega and stuff printed in, so I've seen worse. Next up is another one. It's Nadia, The Secret of the Blue Water. And here is another reproduction. It's the Crusader Ascenti, which this one costs about $40, which is expensive for a reproduction, but stuff you want to look for. One, cart only on this is like $500, and I think complete in box are like $2,000 now, and that's because they're the cardboard one. And I actually want everything in let me pop this over. I want everything in clamshells. But this one came with a manual, which I can care less about, but there's one in here. And this one rattled around too, but now you can barely hear it. What I do is I open it up and I get some bubble mailers, and I take this part and double it up on the back of the board, and it's usually just enough to make it where it doesn't flop around in there. Sound terrible. Next up's actual like reissues, but they're officially licensed by Pico Interactive. This one's The Legend of Wukong, and this was the Midwest Gaming Classic Edition. Which when I got it, this was sealed, but I opened it because I'm a gangster. This one's not as hard to open, but it has a manual, cartridge, looks nice. Next up is another Pico Interactive game. This is the Clan of Heroes, I believe that's what it says. Generals of the Yang family. And the person that was selling this, they were selling it as a repro, like very, very, very cheap, which technically is a reproduction, but it's officially licensed reproduction. And this is the actual ones Pico sells. So I did some research on it, but for what I paid for it was worth the gamble. Now here goes a expensive one. And this is legit. It's Pierre Solar, which is a RPG made by Watermelon. You see a little thing there. And this company's got a bad rap right now because they had trouble, and all these cases are extremely hard to open. But they're having trouble getting, was it Paprium is the beat 'em up they made. But this is the official, like, what they call it, reprint edition, I'm sorry. But it came with the think it's like a little fold-out poster, which I don't even know what all it is. Of course, I'm never going to hang it up or anything, but so this is a. It took me a while to actually find one that was like already open. Pretty much all of them you see people have not opened them up. Came with the stickers. I actually do want to play it, so I wanted one that was open. These are not cheap. And you can see the little watermelon print on the case there. Right now, these are going for around $250-ish on eBay. The first prints are the $2,000 area. It's claim to fame before their beat 'em up. This is the biggest cartridge ever made for the Sega Genesis, which is 64 megs, which is what, 8 megabytes. I'm sure they use some kind of bank switching because the Genesis actually only recognizes 4 megabytes at a time. Before that, the biggest production game was Super Street Fighter, which is 5 megabytes, which they came up with a whole bank switching system just for that game in particular. But the thing is with Pure Solar is like the watermelon, the company that makes a watermelon, the Paprium, people paid for that game like 10 years ago and still haven't received their copies. So I don't think they're ever gonna reprint anything. I seriously doubt they make another game, and I don't think I'll ever get Paprium because I can't sell enough semen to pay for that, probably ever. But anyway, gonna do some gameplay videos. I am dying to play some of these, like Crusader, Senti, and Twinkletail. I've really been wanting to play, but I've been holding off. I was waiting until I actually got it. So, if you guys want to see that, like and subscribe, and as always, I appreciate it. Have a good day.